June, even while leading the Islamic Center, Isma completed a master's in public health at Hofstra. With it, she hopes to focus on the lack of healthcare infrastructure in the developing world. This is part and parcel of her passion for community outreach, whether it's for healthcare, interfaith activities, immigration, or education. Isma's friends marvel at how she juggles her many roles so brilliantly, always with a smile on her face and a willingness to undertake any task. Her wonderful sense of humor surely helps. When Stacy, Dana, and I had lunch with Isma last summer, she told us how she had first been reluctant to take on the role of president at the mosque. Although she had a lot of encouragement, it wasn't until she met a young girl leaving the mosque who begged her to accept the presidency because it would show all the girls and women that they could become leaders too. It was then that Isma realized the importance of being that role model. Please welcome this extraordinary role model, Dr. Isma Chaudhry.
Thank you. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. Respected guests, honorees, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. May the peace and blessings of God be with us. Thank you for this gracious introduction. I'm indeed humbled by this honor. I would like to thank the Women's Fund of Long Island for bringing to attention the unknown issues that impact our region's women and for their commitment to change their lives through the promise of education and leadership programs that empower women and girls on Long Island. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a huge round of applause for their dedication and commitment. The climb to the top can be a tough going for anyone. But for women, there are particular hurdles that can make the journey upward towards positions of power and influence especially challenging. I would like to congratulate all the honorees for this well-deserved recognition. I feel honored to be standing with these remarkable, passionate, and engaged women who have saved and served their communities and made a difference by their commitment and assiduity. As Harriet Tubman rightly said, every great dream begins with a dreamer. And we surely do need dreamers in today's world who have a passion to change the world. Thank you, Bernice, Dorothy, Rachel, and Abby. You're indeed incredible women, and you are the change. Women don't just raise their children, they raise communities, nations, and leaders. Women's voices of suffering, strife, and pain are there. We, as a society, are just not prepared to hear these challenges. These issues are more cultural and political, rather than theological. I'm a Muslim woman, raised in Pakistan, did my post-graduation in England and US, am married, settled in US, and that explains my accent and the tussle between the British and the American sense of humor. My kids are going to not like it if I say which one is my favorite. I was raised in a culture embedded in unwavering, self-prescribed values. But where I hit the jackpot were my parents, my role models, who helped me believe in the light and at the end of every challenging tunnel. My 2 children, my moral police, questioning and constantly expecting and motivating me to do more. And my patient husband for his love and support. Thank you all. My biggest challenge, which became the mission of my life, was to combat Islamophobia and to restore the distorted image of Muslim women. I would urge you to ignore the stereotypical image of Islam and Muslim women and the image that has been polluted by ignorance, cultural arrogance, and political motivation. Look at what the religion prescribes: the respect, the rights, and the status of women. People who know me know that I don't wear the headscarf in my everyday life, except when I'm in a sanctuary, during prayer, or when I'm representing Islam. However, I want people to understand that there are Muslim women who wear the headscarf, and some don't, and some drive a yellow Jeep. And definitely the headscarf is not the only thing that defines the Muslim women. My journey as an interfaith activist has been one of the most rewarding dedications I have undertaken. I started by introducing the true Islam, the message of peace, justice, charity, and service, to the neighborhoods, educational institutions, government, and private sectors. My message has been ethnic and religious understanding, building bridges of peace and harmony, and working together and hoping and wishing and praying to live in a world which believes in peace and harmony beyond tolerance. Every day when I open the newspaper, I get a rude awakening that a lot of work needs to be done in empowering women and young girls with education and skills to make them use their full potential to build a strong and healthy society. It should not be a surprise when in regions where women are marginalized and girls uneducated, there is disproportionate poverty, chaos, and fundamentalism. Women struggle, strive, and invest in their children in the hope for a better future. And that's what makes them visionaries. I wish there were more organizations like the Women's Fund of Long Island who are committed to make this happen. I would end by sharing a quote by Diane Marichal. A woman is a full circle. Within her is the power to create, nurture, and transform. Thank you very much.